I'm back. We're doing some more clearing of denominators. So we are trying to solve this equation and we're going to get rid of those denominators in the bottom there. And so we're going to look at this. And the first trick to do is to look at the bigger number and see can we put the smaller number, make that bigger number. So we can actually go, because 3 does go into 6 evenly. So we can make these all multiplied by 6. So we're going to multiply all three equations, or all three parts of these equations, by 6. Now what's going to happen is when I have a 6 over 6, they divide out to be 1. So that's why they are going to cancel each other out. So 6 divided by 6 will cancel. And so you can cancel them out. And that way there's no denominator anymore. Now it's just 5. We're going to do the same thing here because the 6 divided by 6 part cancels each other out. So now that denominator is gone. Now here, problem with this one is 3 is going to disappear. 3 goes into 6. So we're able to get rid of the 3 there. Now when you divide it by 6, you're left with 2. So there is still a 2 there. So when we are looking at these pieces, you have this piece still remaining, you have this piece still remaining, and over here we have this whole piece still remaining. So this is going to turn into 2 times, and then in parentheses, x minus 3, because that was originally there. We have a 3x plus 4, so we're going to put that in there too, 3x plus 4. And then over on the other side, we have just the 5 remaining. And then now this looks like a normal multi-step equation. So we're going to do the distributive. 2 times x is 2x, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And then the rest of this plus 3x plus 4 equals 5. And then we're going to go ahead and combine like terms. 2x and 3x add up to be 5x's. And then we have a negative 6 plus 4, which is a negative 2, equals 5. And then we're going to go ahead, add 2 to both sides. Now that one's going to be 5x is equal to 7. And then we're going to divide last step both sides by that, and we end up, now you have a fraction. Again, when we do fractions, you got to be careful. You can leave it as 7/5. That's totally fine. That would be totally fine with me. If you do check it, do 7 divided by 5 and see what you get for an answer. Now in this case, I do get a nice number. It is 1.4, so you can say 1.4 if you'd wanted to. Either one of those would be acceptable answers, but just be careful, because if it is a non-terminating decimal for some reason and it's an irrational number, or it is a repeating decimal, you got to be very careful with those. So just don't automatically, you can just leave it as a fraction. It's probably the best bet. Just simplify them. That's what we tell you. So if you want more questions like this, you can find them in my YouTube channel, You Want Algebra. Check them out under the clearing denominator section.